Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic...
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Sooners! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Texas offense will have its first possession of the game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw, it's Guerrero. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Ramblin' Wreck players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off-play action on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Pushed down for the tackle. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. The give to the left. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run play action. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Guerrero. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They kick it away on 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Kennedy. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Guerrero. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going to run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Sooners! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Guerrero. It's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Got it in the middle, it's Madden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield's record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out.
The out route. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. North Texas in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Guerrero. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They go to the ground. Tripped up for the tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Guerrero. Gets it to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Plucks it out of the air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. All wideouts, no backs. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Finds the tight end. Stumbled to the ground. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Complete. The chunk play that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown Sooner! Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
First and 10.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Once he got some room, it was over.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 9 over Arkansas.
There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Guerrero. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
North Texas will have to punt it away. Now on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Hold and fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown Sooner! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Rushes on him. Makes the grab over the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Second down.
Wants to fire on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's shot. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Whew. Deep breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic. But great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, whew, that could have been bad.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick release on the RPO. Jumped on top of the pile. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Oh, what a move to get open. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Works the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna look downfield again. They go to the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Makes it past the marker.
I'd say what the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the 1st down.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. A strike downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
We'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The Sooners with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, this This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.